guys, it's Kelly. I am back with another process video. This is the third layout that I have created using the main kit from my Creative Scrapbook Kit Club. And I just want to say that the lighting and the work surface is visibly different in the first part of the video. I am scrapbooking with a friend and I wanted to still record this process. So I took one of the sheets of the Amy Tangerine Oh Happy Life paper, which was full of these bright colorful stripes, and I'm trimming it down, and I'm also taking some of the border sheet as well. And I am matching up the colors of this beautiful busy background paper. I thought that I would challenge myself to use this paper. It is something that I would normally shy away from just because of how bold it is, but I felt like, sometimes it's really nice to go outside your comfort zone, and that was what I challenged myself to do. So the strips or the stripes of the pattern paper are not the same width. So I decided to go ahead and cut some of them down to where you can definitely tell there is a size difference in the stripes, because I wanted to make it look intentional and not like it was something that I just misjudged. So I'm just using a little bit of ATG adhesive to tack these down. I am going to go back at a later point and I am going to stitch them all down for some more interest and some texture, and just to make sure that they are going to stay in place. So the strips are not all the same, or I guess some of them are longer than 6 inches, so I am going to have to go back to that stripe paper and trim some more down, which kind of made me sad because I really love that stripe paper and I would like to have used it more on a different page, but that's just the way it goes. I am very happy with the way this page turned out, so I'm not sad that it happened like that. And that was a quick appearance of my friend that I scrapbook with. It's always nice to scrapbook with a friend. There's something about a hobby that I love, and then just being with a friend that I love, that just makes it, just about the perfect day. So I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of these strips down. And while I'm doing that, I just wanted to take a minute and thank all of my new subscribers. I really appreciate it, and I enjoy putting out these videos and hope that it brings you a little bit of inspiration. And if there's ever anything that you would like to see, please leave me a note. I am always open to challenges or requests, and I try to get back to each one because I am so thankful when you leave me comments and thumbs up. So back to the layout, I am going to back my photo with white cardstock. I do this in just about every layout that I make. I just like the edge that the white gives to the photograph, and a lot of times I don't do it in Photoshop, and where I print them does not do it. So it's just, something that I do. So I love this big hello. This is from the Dear Lizzie thicker set. I think it's Saturday. And I just really felt like it was large enough and bold enough to work on this busy pattern paper. So because the background is so busy, I just pulled out a few embellishments. For me, less is more, especially when it comes to a busy pattern paper. And this is just how, I go about it. And I really felt like the few embellishments that I did pull out worked well. So I chose the owl from the Amy Tangerine die cuts because this is, in a roundabout way, a school layout. It is just documenting that this is the first year that I have both kids in high school. So I'm liking the way that it is coming together. I wanted to go ahead and get the photo down. I decided not to back it with any patterned paper. And I'm sorry if you could hear that. Fighting kitties over the prime location next to me. Okay, so I chose the owl because I felt like the owl was perfect for a school themed, and I went ahead and backed that arrow just so that you could definitely see it. It would have been completely lost if I just put that on that background. So I am going to use some foam to pop up the flowers, and I love the way that this turns out. It nestles right over the H of hello perfectly, and it brings that little cluster together, and I just was really happy with the way that looked. So as usual, these stickers don't have very much adhesive on them whatsoever, so I am going to use my quick dry adhesive to stick them down. And it just, that's just a given now for me. And I'm fine with that because at least now I know, and I'd rather find out earlier rather than having to go back in my albums and re-stick everything down, and find them in the bottom of the page protector. So I decided to put this black heart in this cluster as well for a couple of reasons. First of all, it brought a little bit more black to the layout. There's a little bit of black in the owl, and it just brings that color back up in that top cluster. And it also has a big enough size to where I felt like it helped balance out that owl as well. So these red stickers, letter stickers, are from Doodlebug, and I felt like the red color was getting lost. So I decided to take some black paint, and actually this is black gesso. I could not put my hands on my black acrylic paint right away, so I just decided to use the gesso and just paint over the stickers into a color that works for the layout. And I really like the way that this turned out. It's quick, it's easy, it didn't take more than just one layer of the gesso, and I felt like it helped ground the title, and just that pop of black is a definite addition on the page. The red was definitely not a great color. So you are going to see me fiddle around with these letters quite a bit. I'm trying to get them centered underneath the hello, and of course, anytime that I first put on letters, it's not quite right. And I didn't, even though these were on the wax paper, for me sometimes just getting the initial letter down, then I can see exactly where I need to go. So I am using my beloved T-square ruler to help me get the letters in a straight line. This tool is like, I don't know, maybe $3 at the most, and it's just one of those things that now that I have used, I cannot live without. And if you are looking for one, I found it in the quilting section, I believe, at Michael's. So my last touches are some of the Doodlebug yellow buttons, and that is going to do it for me today. I do have some close-ups and stills at the end, and I just wanted to thank you guys for hanging out with me today, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.